Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Get the thumbs up as you get in here, my warriors. Message. Alright, the message is I told you it was going to get harder as we got closer to the bag. The bag's yours. Everything's already settled into place. So be prepared to get the message. They're coming at you stronger because they know they lost. They want to come back in from the cold. Meanwhile, they made you homeless, right? They took everything. They stole everything around you. They told lies. They fabricated information. They did fraud, identity theft of your inheritance, your um, trust. They manipulated your family, your children, your grandchildren. They raped them all. They raped your children, your grandchildren. They sedated them as babies and they raped them. They wanted to make sure that they were the first one to steal their essence. Um, that's why maybe some of you, your children, can't have children if it's a female. That's why your babies, when they were young, they weren't close to your significant other. They went to the courts, they went to the police, um, telling lies, fraudulent, so that you can go down for fraudulent charges. So you'll have lawsuits everywhere with the police department, the courts, the hospitals, the psych units, everyone that had a hand in trying to destroy you in all ways. In the facilities that you're staying at as a homeless person. Now they want mercy where they gave you none. So that's one of the one things you're not to give them any mercy. All right. Right now they're all going down because they needed you. They need your light. They need your energy. So one by one they're passing away. You were the light. You were the one keeping them alive, and you are right now. So don't go back. Sorry. All right. Because if you go back, you're doomed. You're only going back to so they can finish you off. They um, they manipulated the system. If they're in a coven, they told lies to the coven so that the coven could come after you. Instead of telling them that they were the ones stealing from you and they needed their help, they told the coven that you're the one that stole from them. So you have a bunch of people coming after you on the lies, all lies. That's all they know. The narcissists, that's all they know how to do. They're covert narcissists. They come in with a smile and tell a bunch of lies. Now they're all caught up. Now they think after they've done so much and they went so far, they think they have a chance to come back. After they ran off with a family member, they stole your ID, your identity, they did identity theft, they married your family member under your name to get away with your assets. That's what they did. Oh, they certainly did. And they still think they still, you know what? They're coming around with pictures. They're sending yet another one of their minions to manipulate you, right? Another family member, maybe that you still talk to, a friend, a family member. They're still poisoning you wherever you're at. I'm staying at the YWCA here in New York, in Westchester, Yonkers, and they're poisoning my food. They put spells over my sheets. They've even gone as far as to put bed bugs. They had only my sheets wrapped up. Like if someone came into the facility and they had bed bugs, they took their sheets, they put them in a bag, they didn't wash them, and they gave them to you so that you would end up being bit up. in the middle of the night with either head lice to get the head lice and the. Don't worry about it. Just get some alcohol, spray yourself down, spray your sheets, spray your stuff down, all your stuff. Um, so they wanted you. They didn't want you to get rest at night because they know that that's where you get your healing from. You know, when you rest. It's the universe, the Most High Lord God of the universe, the angels, the archangels, your ancestors, your guides. They heal you when you sleep, but you may not be getting none because they're doing spells over your sheets. They're putting bed bugs or lice on your sheets because they wrap them up separately. So you'll notice that the sheets are separated in a bag, and those are the sheets that they're giving you. The two that are all alone in a bag, just for you, my warriors. But I need you to know that you didn't go through all of this for nothing. You've already won the case. The money's on the way. Your bag is on the way. Maybe some of us have already received that message. But every time you get a message, they're manipulating the delivery person who was supposed to from the courts. They're all going down. The person that was supposed to make sure that you got the message about your inheritance, your check. They were supposed to hand over a check to you. They got it again. They still don't know when to stop. But just know that the officials are after them. They're either being locked up right now. They're already locked up. I know there's bounties on their head. So you got a really good bounty hunter that's seeking them out. In many ways, they've messed with like the mob. Uh, uh, um, what do you call them? The cartel. They owe a lot of money. They owe a lot of money, and they want to come in crying, pleading their story. I did it because I loved you and I was jealous. Oh, well, now you pay for that. You pay for that. And I'm sure some of us had told them way ahead of time that they were going to do too much and they were going to go too far. And there was no coming back from that. So just let them know there's no coming back. Don't even give them your energy because any bit of your energy is keeping them alive. You got to understand they're all dying off. Remember, they caught these deadly STDs. Some of them caught cancer. Some of them got STDs that there's not even a name for, but they're deadly. They're taking them out. I'm telling you, when the Most High works, he. That's why he says, let him do the work. That's why sometimes it takes longer for you to go through these things because you're going through it without letting go and letting God handle it. And that's what I'm here to tell you. Let go and let God handle them. Because the more you hold on to that, it's just that little bit of head. I know a lot of us had done a lot. I know I've done a whole lot of cord cutting repeatedly because once you do cord cutting, here they come around to reattach. So whether it be through an argument, because that's your energy, all right? They love that. Remember, their fetish is to watch you suffer. Um, they've killed everything around me, anything I loved. You know, my family members, my pets. Um, there's nothing for them to hang on to. They stole everything around you, everything. They wanted to make you feel it. Like with me, my furniture, my jewelry, things that you were gonna be able to live off of. Like once you got away from them, they wanted to make sure they left you with nothing, so that you had to run back to them. This is what they wanted. They were hoping that they got you to the lowest of the low so that you could run back to the one that caused it. So they could put on their cape and come in as the superhero to save you. Meanwhile, they were the cause of it. They want an explanation as to they raped your children, your grandchildren, they manipulated them, they've told lies in the courts. They defamed your name. You were nothing but a hooker, a hoe, a druggie, the worst of the worst. They went to the courts and they made you look like trash. Everything. Every time you told the truth, they were like, "Oh, she's there, she or he's that's what they are. You know, they're liars. They're psycho. They're delusional. Is their favorite word to use when they're sending people to do stupid shit to you. They let them know, telling them just tell them they're delusional. Oh, you're delusional. This is their favorite word is delusional. You gotta be looked at as crazy for telling the truth. So just keep telling the truth. It's hi guys, hi my warriors. Look, you didn't go through all of this for nothing. You got it. It's in the back. It's being mailed to you. Somebody's trying to hand you your mail. They might have put you out somewhere, and that's why you're not getting your mail. But that's all right, because the courts are coming down on them. Even worse, even worse. They're sending them out. They're looking for them. They're in hiding now. Now they want to run in and hurry up and tell you their part of the story. Meanwhile, they're going to leave out the part they were involved in. They want to blame everybody else around them. Oh, I did it because this person did this. This person said that. They said that you did this and that to me. No, they were the cause of the whole thing from the beginning. Do you understand me? From the beginning, it was greed, jealousy, and envy that led them to doing all that they did to you. Okay? And some of us told them, so if you get out now, you just might make it. But they didn't want to get out. They wanted to make sure they took absolutely everything from you. So I need you to know that. You know, it wasn't you at all. Nothing. You did not want. In fact, you did everything so right that it inflamed them because there was nothing for them to come at you for. Nothing. So they want to feed on your emotions. They want to make you cry or feel emotional because of what they've done. They want you to feel the guilt that they can't feel because they have no emotions. These narcissists, they have zero emotions. They don't even care about themselves. That's why they're all caught up with all these STDs. They don't give a fuck. All they do is manipulate. They're great at manipulating, at acting. All right, they're gonna act it all the way. Oh my God, please forgive me. Have mercy. Have mercy where they had none for you. So I need you to stand strong on who you are. Don't, whatever you do, do not let them back. Don't forgive them. Tell them to go get forgiveness on whoever they were worshiping before. All the dark. Right now, you're getting a lot of heavy death spells, but the Most High Lord God of the universe resurrects you every morning. So you give thanks. As soon as you get up, give thanks in the morning. Prayers. You right now a warrior prayer. All right, you're a prayer warrior. That's who you are right now. And you need to pass the word on. Open your page, write a book, let everybody know what you've gone through and who was the cause of it. All your family members. You got to understand, they were picking out cars, houses. I'm getting a Lamborghini. I figured out where I want to live, where they were going to buy their house. They had all this planned out. Their plans were to move on with what was yours. So no, once you walk into that, do not sign anything. No non-disclosure agreement because they don't want you to speak your truth where they lied on you. Okay? They committed perjury in court. They all go down for that. Every single person that they got lined up, that they everybody got a payout. Absolutely everybody got some of that money to lie on you, to betray you, to backstab you. So do not, you can't give no forgiveness. You give your forgiveness at your time for yourself, for you. You can forgive them without standing in front of them saying, I forgive you. No, you're forgiving them for yourself. So you don't move on with those sacks of potatoes on your back. You're not carrying their burdens. Not one bit of it. You hear me? You are not to carry not one bit of their burdens. Get a thumbs up as you get in here, my warriors. Come on in. Come on in. You didn't fight all this time for nothing. You got it. We are not the same. We are not the same. We are not the same. They are not like us. They are not like us. They are not like us. You could have noticed everywhere you went, your food was tainted. Everywhere you went to either get a Lucy or a pack of cigarettes, those cigarettes were all tainted. They were trying to take you out of the worst way. In the worst way. It could have been a sandwich you ordered from the store. All those bodegas, those stores that you kept going back to, all of your food was always tainted. You could be really sleepy right now because of whatever they're making your coffee with, the water, whatever they're putting in your coffee, your lotion, your shampoo, your soap. It's making you sleepy. They don't want you to put out your messages. They want you to sleep through it, to make you weak. So you could be feeling really, really tired, like you can't even stay up. It's in your lotion, your face lotion, your body lotion, your cologne, your they sprinkle it on your bed, on your clothes, on your pillow, in your slippers, your shoes. I'm telling you. So they're trying to they want you to stay quiet about who they are, them being a pedophile, raping babies, sedating them and raping them so that they can get away with what they've done. They needed the essence of these children in order to attach demonic entity attachments to them as they grow. Okay, so you can notice that your children all of a sudden everybody's gay, and those are the entity attachments. They're not gay. They're not gay at all. But from what they've attached, these Jezebels and these Jinn spirits made them attracted to their own family members, is what it is. So cousin to cousin, brother to sister, nephew, nieces, yeah, incest. That's what the demon lives on. So, dun, 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 dun. McDonald's. So there was nothing you did wrong. Nothing you did absolutely no, wrong, nothing wrong. The thing is, we stood too long in relationships that we knew better. But you gotta understand, you were under mind control. They were controlling you. They were manipulating you. Even if you felt like you wanted to leave, you couldn't. You couldn't leave. There was like no way out. But now you know better. And once you've seen what you've seen, gone through what you've gone through, what all the information that you know, the courts being involved, high officials, you got judges, lawyers, district attorneys, officers, captains, um, doctors, hospitals, they're all involved. Absolutely. Everybody gets paid out. My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna make this really short. So just stand strong on who you are. You're not going back. Absolutely not. Let, don't even give them the energy. Don't look at them. Don't give them the time of day. Walk away. Don't let them touch you. Don't let them touch you. Because they want to start an argument. They want to fight. Then they want to call the police. This is how they want to come in. They want to be able to call the police on you. They want to send people after you so that the police could come and take you away. Meanwhile, the other person started to fight, and you were just defending yourself. This is how they're doing it. They had my phone. One of the girls went to use my phone. All of a sudden, I had information missing. So don't let nobody your phone. I don't care if they're broken and you tell them no, I don't let nobody my phone because I got a lot of private information and I can't let nobody my phone. Don't do it. Your computer, your phone, because they're trying to get into every single one of your devices to erase information that you might have, videos, messages. They want to get into your messages. They want to be able to find your um, track you. So they put a tracker on your phone. Even if you did all the right things through your phone, they're still tracking you. They're tracking you through your devices, all of your devices, your computer, all of your electronics. Okay. and you're being followed, you're being watched. So if you feel it's strange, people all of a sudden have their phones up, like watching you. Yes, you are being followed. You are absolutely right. Yes, you have cameras throughout your house, bathroom, kitchen, everywhere. They follow every single step you make. You're being followed to the street by complete strangers. So they want to start fights. That's the one thing I want. Don't let them get you out of character. They need that. They need that in order to call the police to get you arrested. They need you out of the way in all ways. They're still planning kidnappings, um, a hit and run. I keep getting the hit and run. Keep getting the hit and run and the kidnapping. So just be, listen, it's never going to happen. Your God is stronger than all of them put together worldwide. You are protected on all four corners of this universe. You understand me? They can get as many witches and warlocks from across waters to the darkest of the bayous and nothing. They're mad. They are mad because they're at night. I can smell the voodoo being cooked up at 3 in the morning. So you could be getting up at 3, up at 1. Prayer. Prayer kills off all of that. Turn into that warrior prayer that you are. And you stand strong, my warriors. You hear me? You got this.